The backend flagged Bitcoin down 10.64% on the week. Confirmed bear market, 2 consecutive closes below the 50-week moving average. Crypto scan is full bearish. We finish on SignalFinder Pro's top-ranked stock and ETF. And today's number one might surprise you. SPX closed at 7,553, down 56 points, after breaking the trendline from the March 30th low. NDX printed a marginal new high, then reversed and completed a TD9 count exhaustion signal on the daily. The system's read here is mixed. Breadth is lagging, junk bonds are diverging bearishly, and large speculators are stacking net short positions in the COT data. The 30-year Treasury yield hit 5.16%, the highest the system's clocked since the lead-up to the global financial crisis. Hot inflation prints and a strong jobs number have the Fed boxed in, and U.S. interest costs now consume 20% of total tax revenues. Dollar pressure stays elevated until that yield picture shifts. WTI spiked to $109, then pulled back to $106. Ceasefire news and a deferred Iran strike took some heat off. Oil is still up roughly 80% on the year, and institutional models have it priced at $150 for 2026. The backend flags this one as mixed. The bull and bear case are running side by side, with 80 tankers still bottled up in the Persian Gulf. Copper gave back a chunk at the end of the week. That tests the AI infrastructure thesis that had been driving it. Gold is showing a bearish moving average crossover, with yields still elevated and dollar strength weighing in. Both metals are in contested territory. The safe haven case and the growth trade case are pulling against each other right now. Taiwan and emerging markets are holding their AI-driven bid, EWT and EEM leading. But Europe is the soft spot. EFA is under pressure as the ECB just hiked 25 basis points to 2.25%, and dollar-yen broke through 160. That's a currency-level divergence showing up in the data. Emerging market strength versus European rate drag. Both signals are live in the system simultaneously. Bitcoin is testing the 200-week moving average right now at the $60,000 to $63,000 zone against a record $3.4 billion in weekly ETF outflows. Bear market confirmed. 2 consecutive closes below the 50-week moving average. ETH just hit a fresh 52-week low. One thing the scan is flagging, a daily 9-count exhaustion signal is forming at these lows, which could produce a short-term bounce. But the trend is still down. SignalFinder Pro's best of best has 59 symbols in the shortlist right now. The scan filtered the whole market down to the top-ranked setups across sectors, ETFs, and individual stocks. Here's the split worth noting. Technology is ranked number 1 by the algorithm, but it's lagging on the session. Industrials at number 2 is the one actually posting gains today. Let's get into the top names. Sector rankings from the best of best. Number 1 is XLK, technology. But here's the catch. It's down 1.56% today. The algorithm scores it on relative structure, not just the day's move. Number 2, XLI, industrials, is the one actually green, up 1.21% on the session. And number 3, XLB, materials, sits basically flat, down 0.02%. Interesting split in the top 3 right now. The number 1 ranked ETF out of the best of best scan today is AIQ, Global X Artificial Intelligence and Technology, closing at $68.07. down 1.58% on the session. The AI infrastructure theme is front and center in this scan. Pull it up in SignalFinder Pro to see the full signal readout and current scoring. FTNT, Fortinet, is today's number 1 ranked stock out of the best of best scan, closing at $149.67 with a plus 2.18% session. Cybersecurity held up while the broader tech space sold off, and SignalFinder Pro's algorithm put Fortinet at the top of the individual stock list today. Check the platform for the live signal state and full scoring breakdown. Quick system readout for the day. Index is mixed. SPX at 7,553 after breaking its March trendline. NDX printing an exhaustion signal. Macro bearish. 30-year yield hit 5.16%. Energy and metals both contested. International split between EM strength and developed market rate drag. Crypto full bearish, with Bitcoin at the 200-week MA against a record $3.4 billion in weekly outflows. Out of 59 shortlisted symbols, the top ETF is AIQ, and the top stock is FTNT at plus 2.18%. And remember, this is educational, not financial advice. Do your own homework.